Right, residential design and construction, the state of play in March 2021. Now, as you're probably all aware, COVID, we've been through that. Last video, you can check out my thoughts on what's happened. But in March, which is the first day today, we're actually starting to see another result or a slight shift since February. And that shift predominantly is coming down to interest rates. And we all know that in residential design and construction, interest rates play a huge part in what we do from day to day and also what's going to come through the door in the near future. So what's happened with interest rates? Well, in my last video, I talked about the price of products going up due to COVID, due to a backlog of work and due to government stimulation. However, at the same time as those prices rising, we also had different elements come into the financial system with oil prices and steel and copper and all those kind of things. How does that affect us as designers or builders? Well, essentially everything we earn per hour actually gets worked out on how much we spend. And basically what's happening is inflation is rising and the government is actually still printing money, still trying to keep currencies under control. However, they don't have a control, even the central bank doesn't have control on interest rates. And basically it's supply and demand. So, it's the same as when materials go up in price, money goes up in price according to supply and demand. So when inflation goes up, basically what happens is that the interest rates go up to offset that so that our economy works. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, as you can probably figure, but how does that going to affect us as designers or builders? Well, at the moment we're in a glut of work, especially in Australia, but we need to consolidate on that work. We need to be as efficient as possible with that work, because if interest rates do go up even 1%, we're going to see a substantial loss in new customers coming through and people not investing in the residential housing industry. They're probably more likely to put their money back into the bank and use interest rates to actually pay a yield. Now, what that means to us is that no matter what happens, we still are going to continue to design or build. So we need to be as efficient as possible in what we do. So whether that be drawing up a set of plans and lodging them to council, or actually purchasing material and organising subcontractors and trades to build a house, if we do it and by buying at the right price, by selling at the right price, and by ensuring that our contracts are actually in place. And you'll notice in the last video I talked about the rise and fall clauses in contracts, which will basically enable you to change your price according to what the market does. And ultimately what it means is that the customer pays. However, in all situations the customer pays. So for instance, if apples go up in price, customers pay more. Apple pies are dearer. Same goes with construction. Guys, I hope this helps you out. It's kind of short, but it's to the point, and it's kind of a layman's term, or my way of actually explaining this kind of stuff to people that don't quite have as much time to do all the research that I've been doing. So guys, if you're looking for efficiency in design and construction, don't forget to check out our tools in Plusspec and Plus Design Build, because they'll help you not only design faster, but they'll also help you be more efficient in your construction methodology, and also enable you to nail your prices down and lock them in for the future to come. Alright guys, enjoy March. Cheers.